Ah, Hazard. Alright, this is Hazard Drake. Yep. Another Foramite. And a bit of a Destroyer main, if I remember right. So let's see how he does with that. How did I get this replay? It might have been emailed to me. Yeah, it was emailed to me. Okay. I don't know how to ping him, but anyway, let's get the stuff fixed here. There we go. Yes, Snow. Dirty water equals Maker's Mark whiskey. Cheers. Oh, so good. Wait for the day Benham returns. Sharky, I don't think Benham is ever coming back. I'm sorry, but I really don't. I don't think it's going to come back ever. It's too much of a monster. It's too much of a monster. So if you don't have the Benham, you really missed out. If you, oh, what the heck? There we go. I know you guys were talking about like grinding and stuff. Look at all those torpedo launchers. Look at those torpedo launchers. And then of course it's got the 4 guns that you'd find in a Benson or whatever. But the big thing about it is you can just sit and spin and just spam torpedoes for days. These are Fletcher torpedoes. They reach 10.5 kilometers. Oh, Artemis, thank you. That's true. Christmas crates. You can definitely see it in Santa containers. Probably the only and best way to get it, I would say, these days. Any word if we ever see Kitakami? No official word. But I would not be surprised if we see that ship arrive at some point. Now that they got rid of team damage, there's really not that much they have to worry about in terms of that, you know, torpedo team kill threat, which Kitakami's famous for. Look how quickly, by the way, Benham can torpedo again. 20 seconds later, and he can just turn and boom. Yes, we did have a test Kitakami that was put out in the dev blog, so that's out there. People know it existed. But they haven't released it, so as a tester, I cannot talk about her characteristics when I tested her, but I can say that Wargaming hasn't released her. So you can determine what that means for yourself. There's always Shimakaze. In my opinion, Duckman, there's always Yoshino, because Yoshino did what Kitakami did, but better. It's tier 10 instead of, I think Kitakami was 8 when it was tested last. But, you know, 'tis a thing. Look at you, COTS spreading. SAT would be proud. You do have to be careful, though, not to keep sailing about in the torpedo lane from that Shimakaze. On the minimap, draw a mental map line from the Shimakaze to his target. His target is going to be one of your big dumb battleships. Most likely, it's going to be the Tirpitz as the Tirpitz is coming in. So you crossed that line between the Shimakaze and the Tirpitz for a little bit there. So just something to be thinking about in terms of that positioning. Find the man for littering. Oh yeah, Kitakami is absolutely a one-trick pony. But boy, what a trick she does, huh? Scroats McGee, am I using add-ons? If you're talking about mods, yes, I've got tons of mods that I use because it gives me extra information, which can be useful when it comes to talking through people's replays. But as a player, it gives me more information that helps me do better things. This is why you never push a Benham. As soon as you know that the Benham is on your side, you turn around and run, unless you can get a destroyer to go and deal with it. Because as a battleship, as a cruiser, unless you've got radar, even if you've got radar, it's such a pain to push into them. I mean, look at that. This is why you're never going to see the Benham come out for sale or regrind or what have you. I really do think it's one of those ships that Wargaming kind of said, you know what? Let's not do this anymore. Look at that concealment. 2.3 kilometer, and you're still not detected by air. Do you see anything wrong with this? You love the summers? There you go. How you doing, Shoy? I remember grinding out the Benham. I remember when people were so upset about the grind. They said it's not worth it for a tier 9 premium ship. Boy, did they miss out. We've talked about this before, but there are two different ways that players pay Wargaming. Now, some of you guys know that I don't spend money in this game. And that's a choice. But there's two ways that there's a different way that I'm paying Wargaming in a sense, and that is with my time. I spend a lot of time playing this game, and I'm streaming it too, of course, right? But I spend a lot of time playing it. So, you know, like, you shouldn't look at this game and just simply say, oh, well, you know, whale, blah, blah, blah. It's more about, you know, what you're going to invest into the game. And you could totally do this game without spending money. It just takes you a lot longer. You have to have a lot of patience. Oh, Sea Raptor, these are COTS spread torps, not widespread. COTS spread torps. Benham, for when something simply must die by torpedoes. Oh, remember King of the Sea? Not the last season, the season before that, when it was 07 versus one of the Asian clans, VOR I think it was. And just like that torpedo hit right there, SAT score won a game by wide-spreading his Shimakaze torpedoes. And I think they were 20 kilometer even. So
I believe it was the game to win it too.
Yes, it was. It was the final game, and we saw it at the very end, and we couldn't believe that he got that torpedo hit. If he didn't get that torpedo hit, 07 would have lost King of the Sea, and VOR, I think it was VOR, would have won first place. It was 1 or 2 seasons before before 12, so it was 10 or 11 or something like that. So we just call it COTS spread afterwards. You remember when I reset everything? I do too, Paradot. That was hilarious. And because of that, I've got a ton of research points. And I can just chill and, you know, regrind ships when it's 2 times. This is just greedy? What's greedy? Going in like that? Oh, yeah, because they're moving away. I don't think that Hazard was expecting them to move away this quickly. But, I mean, like I said, it's all about learning from experience, right? And this team learned from experience of watching so many ships die and so many torpedoes that pushing A is not a good idea. Benham is great if you can get in front of an enemy that's committed to pushing. If the enemy turns away, she becomes less valuable. I would torpedo the Veneto. Tone is okay, but Tone's got possibly Hydra, but more importantly, the Tone can spot you anyway. And look, you're spotted. Yeah, see, the Tone's already turning away and running. So that's why I think the Veneto would have been a better pick for your torps. Also, the Veneto did that. Oh, look, they're division together. Okay. Oh my god, Asparagus! Asparagus, hello! How you doing, man? Oh, we gotta drink to that. We gotta drink to that. Cheers, dude. Asparagus is an awesome CC. He's Polish, and we got to meet him at the CEC summit a couple of summers ago. It was fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Welcome aboard, guys. We are currently doing replay analysis in SAS Replay Theater, which means we are talking about whatever replays people have submitted. Feel free to stick around if you want. We're going to be going for at least another hour, hour and a half or something like that. We've got Stream Raiders going on right now. And we got some giveaways to do. Puddin'. I think we need to run another...
Yeah.
I think we need to run another giveaway once you're done in honor of this epic raid. What do you think?
Okay.
Puddin' is an...
One rated my stream with 156 viewers.
Puddin's an awesome moderator, but he also plays the game while he's watching, like many of you guys. So, you know.
Luixardo is now following.
Oh my god, I gotta thank some people now. We got some followers. Awesome! Luxado, thank you for the follow.
Lucas_1981 is now following.
Lucas1981, thank you for the follow. Is that your birth year?
DCNT_PL is now following.
DCNT, thank you for the follow. Look at this Veneto. He's done. He's done. Yeah, rip Veneto.
Is now following.
Veneto. Sanctus Yuda, thank you very much for the follow.
Tanko_kill is now following.
Tankavi Kyle, thank you very much for the follow. And Perez83, thank you as well for the follow.
Perez83 is now following.
Now, those of you that just came in on the raid, I do have a giveaway going right now. It is for, what do we, sub camouflage. You just have to hit exclamation point ticket to get in for our drawing. You have to be a follower to win. But that's about it. I don't play the game, you just like to hang and drink. Fair enough. Me too. I used to play the game. I did already. I got my dailies. Yay. There's the shout out. Thank you, Puddin'. Asparagus is a very fun dude to hang out with. And I'm hoping we can hang out again at the next CC Summit, and God knows when that's going to happen, but whenever it does happen, that'd be great. Look at this sit and spin method. Just sitting there, turning, spinning around, and torping everything. So, thank you very much for the follow.
So's29 is now following.
Or is it Sovs? S-O... Yeah. Ouch. Got yourself detected just briefly. Yeah, you could use your guns on the Roma. Try and spell this.
Is now following.
So that would be, Bruscati James Bond?
Science 140 is now following.
I hope I probably pronounced it wrong, and I apologize for that. I'm just a dumb American. So, you know, it is what it is. Peasants, thank you very much for the follow. Peasants? Thank you. Abraham Fighter, thank you for the follow too.
Abraham_fighter is now following.
Oh my god, Asparagus, if you're still here, did you have a good stream? What did you do on your stream today? What, James Bond? Yes, James Bond. James Bond is awesome. I do like the Daniel Craig movies, but to me, nobody can replace Sean Connery as James Bond. Pierce Brosnan tried in the 90s. Only chill dips. Got it. Chill dips are good. Mostly tier 9. Okay. Okay. I did some ranked. I got to 1,000,000 doubloons, and then I switched over to grand battles, and I finished my Schultz grind, and then here I am doing replay anniversaries. Or replay analysis anniversaries. Replay analysis. Why is Brosnan your favorite Bond, Raptor? A cruel streak? Brosnan captured the cruel... Which movie did he capture the cruel streak in? Yeah, I think I liked Connery the most. And Brosnan's up there, but I think Daniel Craig. I really like Daniel Craig as Bond.
See, I think Connery captured more of the ladies' man aspect of Bonds, to where
Hmm.
Brosnan was way more of the spy, the diabolical, the cunningness,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
to where I think what Craig was supposed to be like the beginning of Bond, and he captured both aspects. You know, it wasn't too much leaning one way or the other.
Yeah. Yeah. I would say when I think of Brosnan, I think of like that Cold War fighter Brosnan.